Братва, всім привіт! З вами Дімон. Ви, як завжди, на каналі Так-то Дімас. Ми проходимо Зов Ктулху. Бля, що ми тут опять робимо?
He's busy with Captain Fitzroy. He specifically asked us not to bother him when that's the case.
Oh, of course. I'll see what I can do. Mr. Blake, can you hear me? I'm Dr. Colden. We'll take care of you.
There's nothing we can do. I tried talking to him. He's catatonic.
Нихера не понял, что мы тут делаем. Так, по поводу того пациента. Осмотреть пациента. Он под действием успокоительного. Позовите доктора Фуллера. Так, ні, сначала подивимось.
Very well. I'll examine him.
Ну, чого я не можу переключитися?
His skin shows abnormal loss of color and seems dried out. He's totally dehydrated. His fingertips and toes seem to feature a slight ring under the skin, tender at the touch, slightly sticky.
О, цей чувак в рибу, наверное, превращается. Засохший.
30-year-old subject. Severe hypothermia. Erythematous papules around the eyes and eardrums. Necrosed palpebral tissue. Lord, this smell.
Це ж, надіюсь, не я лежу? Вроді би, наче не похожий.
Severe malnutrition. Swollen abdomen with traces of petechia. Doesn't seem like an edema. Slight protuberances seem to indicate the presence of a foreign body.
So, doctor, an opinion?
I'm not sure I have the necessary knowledge to treat this man.
Don't say that. You're our most worthy doctor after Dr. Fuller.
Some of his symptoms are beyond my comprehension.
What did you find?
Інтересно, про що вони тут балакають? Бо це щось так на нього напором наїжджає. У него что-то в животе. Меня беспокоит состояние его конечностей. У него сильное обезвоживание.
Did you examine his abdomen? It would seem there's something inside.
He hasn't eaten in days. Are you certain it's not an edema?
No. Can't you recognize an edema? Pushing with your finger won't leave a trace. And look at these bumps.
It's not like he could be pregnant.
Whatever it is, this man has something inside him that shouldn't be there. We should operate on him at once.
Dr. Fuller said not to worry, that the edema would go away by itself.
You know, I'm not sure Dr. Fuller is telling the truth.
Меня беспокоит состояние его конечностей.
In spite of the muscle contractions, his arms seem limp.
Yes. They can't have decalcified, not at this rate.
And yet, if there is a bone in this arm, it's softer than that of a newborn baby. What about his cranium?
It's soft at the touch. It does seem like the skull of a baby.
Look at these sticky rings growing at his fingertips. What can be happening?
I'm sure you'll find an explanation. You have to.
У него сильное обезвоживание.
I see signs of hypodermoclysis, but he's still dehydrated. When was his last IV?
He's constantly under perfusion. I've even gone beyond the recommended dose to no avail. And you won't believe me, but when we bathed him earlier...
He seemed to feel better?
Yes. Like he needs an aquarium, not a perfusion.
Я ж казав, він на рибу
That doesn't
стає.
explain his condition.
Я ж казав, що він на рибу стає похожим. Тут вони всі, коротше, по возможності, хто пройшов ритуал, стають рибою. Ну, полурибою. Его тело мутирует.
I almost don't believe it myself, but these symptoms are not those usually associated with the human species.
What do you mean? Don't tell me you believe in extraterrestrials.
No. This poor man is from our world, all right. But his body is undergoing unnatural mutations, and this transformation is killing him. His body simply can't cope.
Where could he have gotten such an infection?
I pray that it's not here.
Dr. Colden, may I know what you're doing to my patient?
What I'm doing? How about what you've done to him?
Let us calm down, my dear Marie. I don't appreciate your tone, nor your insinuations. I've done to him what I do to all my patients, provide him with the best available care.
Your imagination is without limit. It's your homemade drug again, is it not? Those people are not your guinea pigs.
There, there. What have you seen to put you in such a state?
Так, меня беспокоят эти симптомы, я раньше никогда такого не видела. Вы превращаете его в чудовище. Я раньше такого не видела, мне беспокоите... Давай
These
так.
are alarming symptoms. If we don't act, he'll die.
Do you believe that? I'm not as convinced, you see. I even think this man has a strong chance of completely healing from his ailments.
No, Doctor. This patient isn't himself anymore. He's dying.
Really? What do you mean by isn't himself?
He's changing. His physical characteristics, they are more animal than human now.
Сука, лысый тип.
Fascinating. An animal, you say? Could you be more precise? Cephalopod, perhaps?
This amuses you.
Your reaction does. I know your thirst for knowledge, Doctor. It's your innocent worries for this man that have you overreacting.
For this man, and the others whose medical files you've been hiding.
I have to protect my discovery. These people owe me their life, but the world isn't ready yet. It will be, in time.
I will not let you do this.
You disappoint me, Marie.
Блин,
but I
подружка
still
нарывается.
hope you'll one day share my point of view. In the meantime, take care of your own patients and try not to forget who you're dealing with.
Реально подруга нарывается, він же вообще неадекват.
What did he mean?
It was a warning. Dr. Fuller is this institution's founder and one of our profession's most influential voices. My word is of no weight against his. If I continue to protest, I will only ruin my reputation and career.
It's scandalous. Can't we do anything? Is there no evidence of his crimes?
А ты мне поможешь, подруга? Спрятанные медикаменты, вот доказательства. Никто не говорит о преступлениях пока. Не ввязывайтесь в это. Да, це, конечно, штука мені поможе, но я чувствую, вона помре.
Oh, that evidence exists. I'm sure of it. I need to find the missing medical files.
And where would you find those? In his office? What if you get caught?
I'd rather not think about that. I'm counting on your discretion.
Of course, Doctor. You can count on me. I'll keep Mum.
An unknown medicine. Judging by the other ones, it causes heavy side effects.
Так, ми отійшли від нашого головного героя, зараз граємо за девушку.
This place draws you in and never lets you go.
Подивимось, що наша доктриса розслідує.
Chronic insomnia. Like half the island.
Так, проберіть в кабінет Фуллера. А якби ще знати, яку це сторону йти. Що у нас тут?
The answers must be hidden in Fuller's office.
Everybody says it. She's a witch, an old hag. I didn't make this up. And I'm the one who pays. What a pest. It's so unfair. Everybody says it. She's a witch, an old hag. I didn't make this up. And I'm the one who pays. What a pest. It's so unfair.
It's temperamental, if I understand correctly. It's temperamental, if I understand correctly.
Не поняв. Ладно. Блін, який кошмар.
Elizabeth? You all right? Why is this room in such a state?
Because, as always, I'm cleaning it by myself. And the water was once again shut off this morning. I had to bother Mrs. Donovan again, giving her a new excuse to belittle me.
А зачем было идти к ней? Держись.
Do you really need Mrs. Donovan to open a valve? Why not ask the janitor?
I can't make these decisions without her approval. Imagine if there were a leak. Anyhow, the boiler room is locked half the time. So every time the water gets shut off, I have to go and endure her reproach until she's settled the problem.
I see. Courage, Elizabeth.
Thank you, Doctor.
Блін, ще нормальних медсестр сюди понабирали, спокійні якісь. Вміняємі. Так, ладно, начну з цієї великої палати. Я думаю, тут там, по большому счету, нічого делать не надо буде.
Please, my chest. Oh.
Чим
His
тебе помочь, брат?
perfusion of a semi-physiological solution doesn't seem to work. He's undergoing a ventricular fibrillation. Nurse? Deborah, come and help me, please. His potassium level is too high. Replace it with 2% glucose solution with insulin, calcium, and sodium bicarbonate.
I'll tend to it right away.
Thank you. He's in your hands. Hay fever. What's he doing here?
Вони тут друг на друга похожі всі.
The whaling station. What's wrong with me?
What are you talking about?
Doctor, that you?
Yes, it's Dr. Colden. Tell me what happened.
It's the old whaling station. See?
Бутлегеры. Что там произошло? Расскажите мне об этом в следующий раз. Что там произошло?
What did you see there?
Nothing at all. The floor was all rotten and I fell straight through.
And that's how you broke your back.
Perhaps. No idea. Passed out.
Такий собі разговор получився ни о чем.
He broke his back in an accident down by the docks.
I'll just sleep a bit more.
Why did nobody tell me about her admission?
В карте описывается состояние, в котором Ирен Сандерс поступила в Риверсайдский институт, а также лечение, которое ей было назначено. Фуллер дописал примечание. Он рекомендует перевести ее в психиатрическое крыло, чтобы обеспечить необходимым ей тишину и покой. Фуллер, блин. Завалить его надо, козла. Шо ты, тетя?
Mrs. Sanders?
Проснись.
She recently came back from the surgical block. She's stable. Given her file, a nephrectomy would have been inevitable, but Fuller was able to save her kidney. What is the boiler room key doing here? The key to the boiler room. Not where I expected to find it.
То
The
візьми
key to the
його,
boiler room.
бляха-муха.
Not where I expected to find it.
Ну ладно, если что, я знаю, дай наложить.
Intoxication from breathing organic vapors. Another insomniac. I should find the cause for such a widespread trouble.
Так, я тут вроде бы всех перевірив. Що скажеш?
Dr. Colden, here you are at last. This patient was again brought up to the psychiatric wing. We've been following the treatment you prescribed, but the dysgeusia persists and he's lost a great deal of weight. We haven't been able to move him. The stress makes him hyperallergic.
Sir, I am going to examine you. Do you understand? Inject him with a dose of pentobarbital, intramuscular, so that I can conduct the clinical examination. He bit his lips so much, they're still bleeding. White froth, evidently because of such drooling. His binds left bloody wounds.
So, doctor, what should we do with this patient?
Продолжим обрабатывать его раны. Я не знаю, что еще мы можем сделать. С этим пациентом плохо обращались.
You did good work. The tranquilizer is kicked in. Now you can disinfect and bandage his wounds.
Thank you, doctor. And as to his weight loss?
I'll prescribe an antifungal treatment for his dysgeusia. In the meantime, feed him intravenously.
It'll be done.
Gentlemen, may I help you?
We're waiting on news regarding our mother, Maureen Harding. She came in with a kidney problem, but we haven't heard anything since.
Я ее видела, с ней все в порядке. Уходите.
I've tended to her, and I have good news. Her blood analysis is reassuring. Her kidneys are as new.
Are you talking about the same person? This is miraculous.
She's still recovering, but you may speak to her upon her awakening.
Oh, thank you so much, Doctor. We'll wait for her to wake up. We've been here since
ты.
this morning, so it won't make a difference.
Даже якесь достіження дали. Хорошо. Так, кічен.
No, you're pulling my leg. I'm not joking. I saw the schedule. She's alone in the bathroom again. And she still says nothing to that old witch Donovan.
Опа. В этой очень интересной книге, предназначенной для широкого круга читателей, описано как непризнанные науки влияние на современную медицину, магнетизм, народная медицина, китайская акупунктура, гипноз, лечение травами, алхимия и многие другие методы внесли свои вклады в медицину в начале нашего века.
Listen to the way you talk, you naughty girl. And the answer is no. You can imagine that she doesn't dare say a thing. That silly goose lets herself be trodden on.
Oh well, at least we won't have to clean for a while.
And just wait and see the next time the water's cut off. It's a real show.
The doses prescribed by Fuller are far too high.
Рецепт на барбитурати, виписаний доктором Фуллером. Так, у нас якась уліка. В своей псевдонаучной книге Чезаро Ламброзо демонстрирует связь между морфологическими признаками индивида и его преступными наклонностями. Серьезность исследования и впечатляющие примеры могут обмануть несведущего читателя.
We're running out of this medicine.
I know, Doctor. We sent the purchase order, though, and Mrs. Donovan refused it.
Once again.
Can't you do anything?
Donovan takes her instructions directly from Dr. Fuller. I'm afraid I can do nothing about it for the moment.
Помогла так помогла.
We've been waiting to be restocked for weeks.
Бля, куда мені-то йти?
Everybody says it. She's a witch, an old hag. I didn't make this up. And I'm the one who pays. What a pest. It's so unfair.
В этой книге, как в словаре, в алфавитном порядке перечислены все методы лечения, известные и практикуемые в современном мире. В каждой статье указаны крупнейшие труды по теме и наиболее авторитетные имена. Та й що, блін, мені пофіг на цю книжку, дайте мені якийсь бонус к медицині. А, блін, а смисл прокачувати його, якщо це не наш головний герой.
I have little time for you, Doctor. You'll find out that it's not only the doctors who have things to do.
Це оця коза, да?
Wait a minute. Where do you think you're going?
Та чого таке страшно, блін?
Dr. Colden.
Mrs. Donovan.
Nobody goes into Dr. Fuller's office. But rest assured, I'll tell him you came by.
That won't be necessary. Thank you.
I will tell him, nonetheless.
Сучка. Так, отвлечь Донована, отключить воду. Я
Let's
понял,
hope
тут
I
я не
could go through
пройду.
the administration office. The operating room is never accessible after an operation.
Sorry, but nobody can take anything until I finish the inventory. Please, the fewer interruptions there are, the faster I'll be finished.
Where did my fiancée go? I hope those nutcases will stop burdening her with work.
Блин, странный тип. Так, там щось зв'язано з
This
водою.
man, Edward Pирса, his file is incomplete. What did Fuller do to him?
Это очень странная карта, она не полностью заполнена, и в ней отсутствует информация о лечении. Стандартные требования не соблюдены.
Thank you for your help, Doctor.
Thank you.
Ух ты, блин, багато тут ответов, прям
I'll be
капец.
going. In theory, this is where we hang the key to the boiler room. Dr. Fuller always keeps his key with him.
О, мій братан сидить, жде.
Dr. Colden.
Привіт, ти кого ждеш?
I don't get why they have us waiting so long. Almost no patients here. I don't get why they have us waiting so long.
Та я не з тобою.
Almost no patients here.
Ethan,
Marie,
what are you doing here?
I'm waiting for my medication, of course. Why?
Блін, мені кажеться, він все-таки вже піддався якимось там этим. Думаю, він не друг нам. Я пропишу вам что-нибудь. Мы об этом уже говорили. Вы не умеете лгать. Почему вы вместо этого не пришли ко мне?
You're not here for treatment, right?
Am I so obvious?
Only to me. I know you worry about me.
I trust you. I'm happy to see you.
Me too, Ethan. Is that all?
Well, there might be something else. I'm not sure.
Tell me.
I have nightmares. They keep me awake every night. It seems stupid, I know, but they're terrible.
Actually, you're not the only one.
No. No one has ever seen the things I see. It's like I'm turning mad.
Похоже на какую-то болезнь. Вы просто устали.
With everything that happened to you these last days, it's no wonder you're feeling stressed.
Maybe.
Everyone in Darkwater is suffering from nightmares.
Really?
We don't have any medication left.
Oh. There's no excuse then. I should let you work.
Take care, Ethan.
You too, Marie.
Where did my fiancé go?
Чё, блядь?
I hope those nutcases will stop burdening her with work.
Так, сюда мне не
It's
надо.
a quiet little town. Days go by, steady as ever. I wanted more for myself, but...
Итак.
Watch out for the water, Doctor.
Так, отвлечь Донован, открыть, отключите воду. О, хорош.
The key to the boiler room. All I have to do is shut off the water and hope Donovan takes the bait.
Так, бойлер на плюс-минус, я так понимаю, надо идти по трубе. Бойлер рум. Ух, який ужас тут. Та давай, давай.
I can't shut this with my bare hands. I need a tool.
Все, целый чемодан с инструментом. Бери хоть что-нибудь. Так, и что мне сейчас делать? Дай мне шукать ключ. Оцей братан полы уже тут моем, и, возможно, мне надо в ту комнату. О, тут, кстати, я не був. От ти знайшла де курить.
Patients and hospital personnel eat the same food.
О. Ключик, ключик, ключик. Тепер опять надо знайти цю бойлерну срану, блін. Бігаю тут, не можу запомнити ніяк, де куди біжать. Куди йти? Кого мочить?
I feel guilty about Elizabeth, but I need the diversion.
Я, конечно, не сантехнік, но я не думаю, що їй би ключ в цій ситуації помог. От більше б, напевно, поміг би якби якийсь рычаг. А от така фігня не помогла б ніхіра. І так, надо побігти там, де у нас водичка біжала. Подивитися, що там зараз происходит. Привет, есть вода.
It's temperamental, if I understand.
Dr. Colden, might there be a problem with the water?
I was about to mention it. It seems it's been cut off yet again.
I can't take this, Marie. I feel I'm gonna burst.
It's not your fault if we have defective plumbing.
And yet I'm the one who gets punished because I'm gonna have to square off with that annoying old witch. Courage, Elizabeth. Here we go. And hold your tongue this time.
Интересно, куда ты пішла?
Mrs. Donovan?
I'm busy. Elizabeth, isn't it?
Yes, ma'am. But it's about the water.
What now?
It's off. It's not my fault.
Nothing is ever your fault.
Коротше, хай там глаголять, я пішов.
At last. The missing files must be hidden here.
Так, що тут є? Корабль.
The Stendhal syndrome. Of course. This is where Fuller found his diagnosis for Francis Sanders.
Исследование синдрома Стендаля. Достаточно редкое психическое заболевание. У страдающих от этого синдрома людей появляются психические отклонения, связанные с воздействием произведения изобразительного искусства. Ничего, все, блин. Только книжка и корабль, и все.
Something is wrong with these masts. It's some sort of puzzle.
Так.
I've unlocked something. Patient file.
Этот цилиндр был спрятан в офисе Филлера. Он записал свои соображения по поводу одного из множества сеансов психоанализа, которым он подвергал Сару Хокинс.
I was right.
Сейчас быстро разгадал всю фигню.
Conclusions. Session number 17. Patient? Sarah Hawkins. The patient appears to have finally accepted the illusory nature of what she calls the mythos. It goes without saying that these peculiar delusions are the price that comes with her exceptional gifts.
Так, десь тут ничечка есть, я бачу.
Why is Ethan on medication?
А, вот.
This finger belonged to a woman. Why keep it here? Why does Dr. Fuller write psychological reports about Sarah Hawkins?
At first, I presumed that her blood was the key. But I found nothing to explain Mrs. Hawkins' abilities.
The poor souls downstairs are not Fuller's only subjects.
Then James came, irate that Charles was keeping secrets from him. I presume that he will try to break into the basement sooner or later. I am prepared.
Короче, цей чувачок наший матрос. Или капітан, или хто він. Не любе скаженого професора.
Hawkins, Fitzroy, and Fuller. What is the connection between these three?
It is fortunate that I had the presence of mind to set the morgue in the basement. When all the fuss about the Hawkins incident finally comes to an end,
I will dispose of her belongings. In the meantime, they must remain hidden in plain sight.
Сука, скажена якась чмо.
Of course. Sarah Hawkins is the connection.
Обгоревшая туфля, похоже, она принадлежала Саре Хокинс.
I must go back to the basement.
Так, щас мене ніде не спалять. Так, мне надо в подвал. Подвал, наверное. Це тупо виход.
The operating room is never accessible after an operation.
Короче, походу сюда. Exit. Спуститесь в психиатрическое крыло.
There's no way I'm leaving until I find what Fuller is hiding.
Та я, бля, просто не знаю, куда йти больше. Сюда нельзя, оттуда там я був. Тут нема смысла что-то делать. Фигня. А, вот, бачу. Ох, я б туди не спускався, ну я нафіг, я оттуда єлі вибрався. Ось, блин, кровище, кишки, бля, ще якась херня тут постоянно. Йой.
Ah, now that's the Marie that I know. I knew I could count on your scientific curiosity. It's time to show you what you were so eager to discover.
Ёпарный балет, блин, нахер я сюда зашел? О, у мене вже є пістоль. Це не в мене, понятно. А, це в бібліотеці.
Talk, filthy thief! Oh, I swear I'll shoot!
Дивись, бы я тобі вторец сейчас дам. Это был Чарльз Хокинс. Я не сделал ничего плохого. Вы об этом пожалеете. Красноречие мастер, я понял.
Take a minute to look around. Everything points to Charles Hawkins.
He's dead!
No. He was here for a very specific item.
Oh, no.
The book. Why was it in the safe?
Have you read it?
Answer the question.
How foolish of you. Now you won't be able to escape his will. What did it show you?
Я не уверен и... Бляха-муха. Чё себе надо качать? А оккультизм я не прокачаю нияк. Там был Мэри Колден, и я не уверен.
I was there, and then I was elsewhere.
No. The book can't transport you. It must have been a vision. Whose life did the Necronomicon choose to show you?
Dr. Colden. She was at the Riverside Institute. She's in danger. I have to go.
Wait. No one knows the occult better than me. You might need my help.
Да, нет, да. Ну, давай.
All right. I might need you after all.
Perfect. Let's meet later at the Hawkins mansion. Now go! Rescue the doctor!
Thank you, Drake.